Hey guys, been a while since I've made one of these mini guides, but we are back and it's patch 14.1 and Pyke ADC is stronger than ever. So you guys probably seen the ADC's going support item lately. They usually start with like D-Blade and then around 4 minutes they recall and then buy a support item. It's extremely strong on like champions like Seraphine, Sona, or any other traditional marksman, Draven as well. But the idea is that you basically get even gold. Well, you get more gold actually, and then because you'll be giving gold to your support, and then this will later upgrade into a free item as well. So for the starting items, you'll be starting your stealth ward, since you'll be going ghost pearl, double pots, and then the support item. The reason you're not starting a traditional like refillable longsword or whatever is because Pyke doesn't want to run TP as AD carry, since you want exhaust and ghost, which we'll go over later. But for Pyke, go World Atlas first item. For your core items, you'll have refillables, Ionian boots, Celestial, and Yomus. Refillables is optional. You'll be going this 9 out of your 10 of your games. You'll be needing potions once you're through with your health pots. But sometimes you can skip it entirely if you're not fighting much. You have Ionian boots for lower haste and summoner spells to snowball, Celestial for anti-burst, and the slow effect is also nice, but mainly for anti-burst. Go Celestial every game. Sure, Bloodsong gives more damage, insane damage actually, but Celestial is your best option to prevent throwing and to continue snowballing, since it's such a heavy one-shot meta right now. You have Yomu's Ghost Blade, also a core item. Go this every game as your first item. Reason being is movement speed synergizes extremely well with Pyke, especially with Ingenious Hunter. Yomu's is like on a 30-second cooldown. If the enemy ADC goes Yomu's and you don't, you are literally just fucked. For your second to fifth item, since there's no more mythic items, everything is on the table. Sorted this by popularity for my personal taste. Opportunity synergizes extremely well with Yomu's. If you go Opportunity Yomu's, late game you can just sell your support item. I mean, not support item. You can sell your boots for like any other items here or here. Because you have so much movement speed, on top of your W and E, you don't really need boots. And you'll definitely feel the difference. Before, if you sell boots, you will feel slightly slower, but now, if you sell boots, you will barely feel the difference with Opportunity and Yomu's combo. Next, we have Hubris. Go Hubris second or third. Extremely nice for snowballing. For max AD during team fights, it will increase your execute threshold as well. I don't recommend going this first, since you'll be lowering your power spike. Always go Yomu's first. No questions asked. It's too cheap and too good. Have Edge of Night. If there's a lot of CC, like Leona, Thresh, Nautilus for example. It's also good as anti-burst, but you also have Celestial for anti-burst, so put that into consideration. We have Collector. It's actually one of the best second items for snowballing and you're extremely ahead. Gives crit, lethality, AD, and execute on 5% HP or lower. Also, champion kills grants an additional 25 gold, which is pretty nice for snowballing as well. It's definitely the strongest second item you can get for snowballing, and you will feel the difference. We have Voltaic next. The reason why it's so low down the list is because of its build path. It doesn't have a dark build path, which got buffed. It used to be 1.1k for dark, but now it's 1k. But the build path for this is extremely shit. Brutalizer is 1.3k. I don't know why. Shitty build path, shitty item here. You really don't want this either, but it is an option. We'll go over the synergy with this later. Also have Eclipse. Reason why it's far down the list, it should be further down actually. Put it right here. We'll go over Eclipse later. Axiom for maximum ult haste. Also provides lethality and AD. Good if you just want low CDs to snowball, low RCDs to snowball, and you're constantly like fighting. We have Hex Drinker, well, constantly team fighting, I should say. Hex Drinker for fed AP mages. Guardian Angel to prevent bounty. Also has a good amount of AD and armor. Eclipse to go in and out of fights with the shield. It no longer gives lethality, so keep that in mind, but it is still viable. Force in the Heart, super cheap now, even cheaper than before. Also grants ability haste and extra armor now. Definitely consider buying this or sitting on Wardens if you need the armor survivability. We have Serolda's. It now has lethality. So you can actually go at second or third if the enemy is stacking armor early. Serpents, you usually don't want to go this item unless they have a lot of shield. Deadman's can be a good boost replacement if you need the armor and even more movement speed. But they did remove the on-hit slow, so it is a weaker item now. We have QSS for CC and suppression. Seeker's Arm Card is also viable if you want the stasis effect, and you can even upgrade it to Zonias. And lastly, we have attack speed / wave clear. You usually don't want to go these items unless you want to split push, which you don't want to do, but there are cases where you don't want to team fight in group and just split. So Profane Hydra is a new item for season 14. It's the Tiamat upgrade item. It gives lethality and ability haste and AD. Tiamat also has inactive now, which is nice. We'll go this if you want to have max lethality and wave clear. Static Shift, the best wave clear item, also gives attack speed, crit, and AD. Storm Razor for on hits movement speed at max stacks, also gives AD, attack speed, and crit. Storm Razor and Static also synergizes well with Voltaic, since Voltaic stacks energized effects faster. You usually only want to pick one of these items. They have Experimental Hexplate. I haven't really experimented with this item much, but it is also viable. It does give attack speed and max AD since the 300 health converts into AD. Also gives your ultimate ability haste. And after casting your ult, you get bonus attack speed and movement speed. And then lastly, we have Berserker's Greaves. You want to go this item if you want to backdoor inhibitors or Nexus and you lack the attack speed to do so. I didn't put this on the list, but you can also go Tabbies and Mercs. And this concludes my season 14. Well, not season 14. I might make another guide later down the road, but for the patch 14.1 Pyke ADC mini guide, I might make a video about Pyke support if I decide to play it again. But for now, I'm maining Pyke ADC with this setup until they nerf it, I guess. Yeah, definitely should try it. Extremely fun. Oh shit, I went over the runes, my bad. So for the runes, this is the rune setup. Pretty much go this every single game. You can switch to MR if you're against like a lot of AP. But you know, classic Hello Blaze, cheap shot. Go Ghost Portal since you'll synergize well with your support item. Ingenious Hunter, good for Yomus and all the other items that have that can benefit from it. For your secondary, always run Sorcery, go Celerity, Nimbus Cloak, Celerity synergizes well with Nimbus Cloak, and it also synergizes with Ghost. You'll be taking Exhaust and Ghost for your summoner spells. A good combo is you can pop Ghost, and then you E on top of the enemy, exhaust them. You'll be extremely fast, and they'll be slowed down. You can't miss your E stun. If they flash it, you'll just run them down with your Ghost and Yomus. But yeah, so that actually concludes the Pyke ADC mini guide for patch 14.1. Good luck, guys. Check out my stream. Peace.